Hey y'all, hey! So in today's video, I'm coming at you with another coat box video, okay? But this one will be on the website. So let's go and get into it.
A journey through time.
Hey y'all, I'm your girl Wendy. Welcome to A Journey Through Time. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So we're going to jump into another coat box. And this one's going to be on the website. So let me explain what you're going to get and how it works, okay? So you're going to get 2, 4, 6 pieces. You're going to get 2. These are the cardboard traceables. You're going to get 2 of the front pieces, okay? This is how it looks. You're going to bump them together. They're going to be cut just like this. You're going to bump them together. You can tape them up if you want to. That's your choice, but I wouldn't advise it. Just work with it this way because I'm in the video. You'll see why I say you don't need to tape it, simply because you're going to keep using this. You're traceable. But you put it together like this, and this will be your front piece. So 1, 2, and then like this. This is your back piece. Those 2 grooves is where the toboggan has the 2 lines in it for a design, but you do not have to put those grooves in it. You could just act like it's not there and just keep it moving. Okay. You bump these 2 together, do the same thing. That's 4 pieces. And then you'll get a 4.5 in width strips of board. Okay. 4.5. The size, the length is going to vary, depends on which store I actually buy these from. Okay, but you'll get 2 of these. So 2, 4, 6. 6 pieces is what you would get for this, okay? And this is going to go around it. Okay? So now that you know what you will get in the traceable kit, now we can go on and get started. Okay, y'all, so I'm kind of big on detail. So for my hoodie, I want it to be a 2-tone color. Okay, so I'm gonna take my traceables, and get my hoodie color that I want. So get one of these little foam sheets. I hate these staples in it because it messes up the sheet sometimes. Okay, so I will take this side right here, move that over. I will take this side right here and trace it out how I want it to be. So I'm going to place this whole thing on here. Bump it close, close, close to the edge of the sheet. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to trace around it. Okay. So you see, we kind of got my front part already ready to go. I like to do that before putting it all together because it's just so much easier this way. So then I want to check my work, of course. Just stick it on here. Like that. Mine looks a little, there we go. I was about to say mine looks a little off for some reason, but there we go. Okay, so see how neat that is and how cute that is? I think it's cute already. Okay, I also want to put my collars on. So where's that little piece I showed you guys earlier? If I could find it, so much junk on my table. Right here. So I want, before I go any further, I want this here, because this is the collar for this side, right? Make sure I'm turning it right. Yeah, this way. Like that right there, right? So I'm going to turn it this way whenever I try to do a design for it. So I think I'm going to try to, oh, that's not enough. This is though. So I'm going to trace over this. Find me a little area where I can trace over this collar. Just like that. All right. Little hole right there. I'm going to cut it out. So again, if y'all wondering how am I getting these little extra little pieces, I cut my design out twice. Like this here. I made two of these. And then so the first one I did, I cut this here out so I would have it. I had to make another one. So I'll have that a whole piece. So I cut this out because I want this to be right here, just like this in this corner. Okay. So right now I'm just messing with this to try to get it to make a hole right here for me. And I just usually just stick my pencil in there and leave it in there until I cut all the extra off that's hanging off from the other side. I'll take it out. And so that's going to go right there on this side of the jacket. So I want the other color to be on the opposite side of the jacket. Okay. So now I'll take the same piece and turn it this way for this side. Just like that. That's my little circle right there. And I'm just cut it out. So I do this so I have all these pieces ready for whenever I'm ready to just put them on and keep it moving. Okay. And so this one would be over here on this side, just like that. Okay. And that's basically how I would have the collar of my shirt. I'll have strings probably coming out right here. I'll probably have little pockets over here on the side. So y'all do know the bottom of sweatshirts have that little gather seam. So you can also make your gather seam down here if you choose to. Sheets right here. Also gonna need a back sheet cut out of my back and my sides. If you already know what size your size is gonna be, if you want them bigger than what I offer, then you already know what size you want them to be, and you'll cut your sides the same way. And just get all your decoration ready to go so you don't have to worry about it when it's time to decorate. That's basically all I'm doing. Okay. So those pieces is ready for the front. My 4.5 pieces, and go and cut me some strips. So I'll have those ready to go as well. So what I'm going to do is take one of my papers, one of my foam sheets, and get me my sheets ready for one side, and then get me my sheets ready for the other side. This is still part of designing the box. So for the back of the box, I just have a poster board. Poster. What is this? Is this poster paper? Poster board? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, got this from Hobby Lobby. It was $149 for this particular color. And I'm going to utilize it for the back of my box. Okay. Because I knew it was going to be big enough to do it one good time. So all I'm doing is just going to trace around it. All right. And just cut it out. All right. So you should have all your decorative pieces, most of them, not all, but together to cover your box, okay? And so now you're ready to put your box together. Push all that to the side. Okay, so while the glue gun is warming up, we could get our pieces together. So size up your little underarm piece. So fold your cardboard. Make sure you have it facing however you want the inside to be and the outside to be. And just fold it and slide it through here until you can find a good fit for your box, meaning until it meets the end of the sleeve right here. Okay, so I found mine, which was right here, so this is where to stop at. So what I did, when you find your spot, make you a nice little splice piece right here, so you can fold it with no problems. So when your glue gets hot, you can go ahead on and put some glue on it. Let me turn it this way. Maybe this will be easier. Put some glue on it and slide it on up in there, just like that, where it should stay. And it could be glued to this one arm on this side. And at the same time, while you're doing that, go and get your pencil, mark your area. So you know you want to go down this way with it because you still have more left. So you mark you another little area where it looks like it might turn. You can even turn it if you want. So this one turned on its own. So since it's actually behaving and doing what it's supposed to, I'm gonna let it just stay like that. Normally I have to put a splice cut in there so that it stays the way I want it to stay, if that makes any sense. But this is how we're doing it, okay? And so once I got that in there really good, I'm gonna go ahead on. It's not glued down. I'm just still trying to feel my way on how I want it to be glued on. So now I got to play with this end as well. So I'm gonna take my box piece and I'm gonna fold it again. I'm not cutting it yet. I'm just folding it. See if I can slide it in over here on this side and see how much I got hanging over, which is just a little bit, but it's not enough. So I want it to be enough where, okay, so y'all might need more than 2 pieces of this because I just realized I made this box way bigger than the last one. Okay, so you might get 3 pieces. Anyways, slide it through here again. Again, I'm just messing with it and trying to see before I cut it. And you see how now I have a little more that I can play with over here. And so if I brought this up, these two would touch perfectly and it would be fine, right? So now that I know that, I'm gonna put a marking here just in case I have to splice it. And I'm gonna put a marking on this side also because this side is going to turn this way like the box do, right? Okay. And all you're doing is putting markings where your box turns at. So you will know where to put splices at if you need to put splices. So I have a mark there and there. These marks are not always accurate, and that's fine. We are humans. We're not perfect. So let's do the best you can. I put a nice little splice there on that side. I think I'm going to put one here. And it might be off a little bit. And if it is, that's fine, okay? Please don't beat yourself up about it just because it's off. Okay. So I'll mark on my other side so I can see where I marked it. Then another splice here. Okay, hold it again. All right, and that's as far as I've gotten. All right, and that's as far as I'm gonna go right now. So we can go ahead on and get this thing glued down. So move all this other stuff out my way. Bring this part back because I'm gonna start over here. And I'm gonna put some cardboard in here because I put glue on so heavy and it sticks to whatever I put it on. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna apply some glue right here. This is my main side right here. Okay, and right here at this point, and also right here on the other side. Because it's going to go in this little crease and hopefully it's not going to come back out. It might want to come back out, but we don't want it to. Okay. So all I'm going to do now is take it and has the glue on it. And I pushed it up in there. Looking at this side over here, making sure that We are all touching like we should. Now this opens up a little bit, so I'm gonna open it up so this other side can glue to its side. Okay. So I'm just sizing it up, seeing if I can keep moving. If you can, keep it moving. Just keep on applying your glue down at the bottom, okay? You definitely don't have to wait on me. You got to go ahead to go. Okay, so I realize y'all gonna probably need 3 of these strips instead of 2 of them, only because of the little gash that I put in these here for y'all to do the front part of your box. So I'm gonna continue to go around until I cover the whole thing. So when you get up to like the curve in the shoulders, just take your cardboard and just make it flexible. Just bend it just like this here. Let it go in the direction you need it to go. See how it has the curve in it? Okay. Take your window and go ahead on and place it inside of your box where you want it to be. This is mine. I'm just going to stick it in here just like that. And I'm just going to run glue around it so it stays. Okay. So. Press it on down in there. Okay. So you got your front piece on, you got your side on. So now what I need to do is I have zippers that I want to come out my pockets. In order for this to work out for me, I'm going to have to put the zippers in first. So I'm going to take and put my zipper through the hole that I have here on the front of my box. Kind of like this. And I want it to come out a little bit. So I'm going to glue one part and then I'm going to glue another part. That's what I think I would do. take my gun. Now you don't have to do this. You don't even have to cut the pockets out if you don't plan on putting pockets there. Okay. So I'm just running some glue on the side right here, the top. Until I can get it the way I want it. Hoping I'm doing this right. I think I got it in here right on this side. The zipper part, not so much. I'm gonna zip this down a little. So I don't want my zipper to be closed up on the inside. And I'm zipping it like that. And flip it back over so I can see if I can see it, and I can. And that's what I want. I want the zipper to stick out. Okay. Trying to remove these glue strings after I find out which direction they're coming from. Which is not an easy thing in itself. I'll have to do that last. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and put some more glue on the other side of this zipper so it doesn't move. And I have another one for this side as well, which is right here. Cut it down enough, but I need to cut this one down some. I think this is it. But again, it might not be. It might be my long one, but I'm going to use it anyway. Put it in here like this. And then I'm going to flip it over again to see if I have it right. And I do. Okay. So then I'm going to add my glue so it'll stay back here. And not move on me. Okay. Now, my zippers should be in, and they should be able to stick out a little bit. Yeah. This one is sticking out fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I can check your areas and see if yours glued good. Like right here, mine didn't. So I'm sitting here. I'm sticking glue in the corners to make sure I can get it to close up and glue together real quick. And just hold it. That's all you got to do. Just hold it in place. So once your box is the way you want it in the front, if you have any extra hangover in the front that's just hanging way over than it should, just cut it off. Okay? So it can be flush to your, so the cardboard can be flush to the box. Okay? So what you got to decide now is if you want the back to be on the outside or if you want to glue it on the inside. It's actually up to you. That's your choice at the end of the day. And sometimes to make your box fit, you sometimes have to squeeze the sides in. Okay. So please note that. I'm going to put mine on top. Okay. So that means the box is going to be, everything's going to be on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and glue my bottom down right here. I do know right here is going to be an issue. So if I can bring that down just a peek. right there. So I'm gonna just put some glue right here at the bottom of this. Okay. Turn it over to where I need it to be. I'll lay it on the bottom, the back of the box. Where you need it, make sure it's lined up the way you want it. If you need to push it in, go on and push it in. To me, this is not an easy thing to do. There we go. Got it. Sometimes you got to take your hand and push in on it because of all the moving parts. And then go back in and add more glue if you need to. Let's push your box in so it sticks to whatever you need it to stick to. Just keep going until it looks the way you want it to look. Okay, and then you're gonna just go all the way around your box until you get it all glued in, okay? So I'm just examining it, making sure that it looks the way I want it to look, and it does. Just trying to decide what I want to do with the extra piece hanging over right here. I just want to leave that there. I think I'm gonna leave it. And so I got a piece I need to glue together right here. So besides that, the box is pretty much together, y'all. Okay, so I'm not going to do too much more talking because you guys already know how I'm going to design it as far as my cutouts that I've already done. So I'm just going to let the video play and you guys can watch me decorate the box. And I'm looking at my camera and wondering why it's zooming in and out like that. Okay.
Baby, you give me some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss. Out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Okay, y'all, I added something. So I changed the back of the jacket or the sweatshirt box. I don't know which one I want to call it yet. But the only thing I changed was the hood. Okay? So I want to show y'all how to apply this hood. Okay, so this will be another piece that you get, right? This is what it will look like. I already have the splices in there, so you don't have to worry your head over that. So you are folded. Wait, take the middle first. Bring the middle in. And then bring this up. And right here, you should be able to fold this little piece right here. Okay? Fold it and glue it. Just like that. Hold on. Glue it together just like that. Hoping y'all can see this. I know it's hard because it's black. Same thing. This little flap right here. Fold this up and glue that flap to it. So once you glue it, it should look just like this. Okay? And that's what we have here. All right? And then all you got to do is glue it to your box. You're going to come down a little lower. Not up here. Just drop it down just a little bit. Actually, your box, the back of your box will have a guide to show you where to place it. So the back of your box right here. Hopefully y'all can see those lines. Bump this up. That's the back. And that's the guide. You could lay it right on top of that, just like that. Okay? So this is definitely the finished product. I really hope y'all like it. This one here is for the fellas. Okay. Had to figure out something. And the window is so much bigger than the ladies box. So I might have to make that design a little bit bigger as far as the window goes. But this is the men's right here. And it will be on the website. And you will get this piece right here, which is with the bargain cap. These two pieces here, which is the back. So that's 3 pieces. 4, 5. This is the front. If I can get it to turn around. This is the front. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to get 3 of these strips. 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces. Okay? It's going to come with this. And then you can put it together. And if you follow along with the video, you should have no problems putting this together. All right? I appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I really look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.